Shalom, shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, the honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS, to rule and teach well in the scriptures, salutations to all you Akim out there doing this work in truth and faith and sincerity. Today, we have the title is going to be This Land, This Kingdom is Ripe for Judgment. And I'm going to talk about it a little bit, follow up with a few precepts, but this is the only kingdom where total confusion in every facet, whether it be moral, spiritual, physical, is here over here in America. And those that are joined unto America, which gives the influence to the rest of the world. So let's go with there's a basically it's the meaning to the word Babel or Babylon means confusion. Give me one moment while I pull it up. So like if that I can. Okay, this is in this is in dictionary.com, and it's given two definitions as the word Babel. It says that's the root meaning to this particular word. An ancient city in the land of Shinar, in which the building of a Tower of Babel, intended to reach heaven, has begun, and the confusion of the language of the people took place. Usually lowercase, confused mixture of sounds and voices. Definition 3. Usually lowercase, a sense of noise and confusion. And so basically the conclusion is, Babel, which is that word is a conjunction with Lon, and Babylon basically is a city of confusion. Okay. And the Lord, Yahweh, he he deemed this place, America, as the land or great city of confusion. And so what are some examples of the confusion that we have here in America? That a woman can be a man and vice versa. A man can become a woman. Um, People are ignorant as to knowing, or they're confused as to knowing what their nationality is. Okay, confusion in that a woman produces seed. Also, many other confusions here in America. And the Lord calls this place Mystery Babylon. Oh, Salaki. The Lord calls this place Mystery Babylon. And so you have, not with that, but you got Esau, Edom running experiments on animals to turn animals homosexual. This is an atrocity. This is an abomination to the Lord. So with this being an abomination to the Lord, having many facets of different abominations and different confusions, to add with that the saints of uh, the world of Israel, okay, are being, the blood is being poured in the streets. A lot of injustice to the nation of Israel. And so not only that, but Esau, Edom has coveted the words of the Lord and is not abiding in them. That's another judgment. The other judgment is doing things that are unseemingly wicked deals, things of that sort. And the hypocrisy of America is at an all-time high. Okay, let's see. This is Psalms. Let's go in the book of Psalms. This is Psalms 50 and 16, and it reads, okay, this is a direct shot to Esau Edom and a direct shot to America. Okay, this is Psalms chapter 50, verse 16, and it reads, "But until the wicked, Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenants in thy mouth?" And so since the Amalekites, which are part of the house of Esau, since they proclaim to be the Lord's chosen people, the rise that they gave to America is totally and utterly wicked. The scriptures say that you're supposed to put a homosexual to death. According to the scriptures, that's not being done here in America. According to the scriptures, a man or woman is supposed to be put to death for adultery. That's not being done here in America. Okay, also, the wages for a man is supposed to be done in decency and in order. It's supposed to be done righteously. That's not being done here in the land which we know as America. So, but to the wicked, Yahweh said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Okay, you're taking the covenants of the Lord's chosen people, and you're proclaiming to be those particular people. The Lord is going to war with Amalek from generation to generation. Okay, and what I observe is that every time that they think that they're going to have peace over there in a land that does not belong to them, skirmishes and little facets of war break out. And so not only physically on a physical level, but this is done. Salakia. The Lord said that he would have war with Amalek from generation to generation, okay? And that's been, in fact, true. It doesn't matter how long they think that they're going to stay over there. They're going to be removed with all the rest of the heathen. And the Israelites over there, the few Israelites that are living over there, are going to be removed to be placed back in the land. Okay, I speak as a man, but this is the Lord's words that he is going to place our people back in the land. Okay. And so let's get the precept on that. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 17, verse 16, and it reads, "This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded. Gather every man according to his eating, and omer to every man according to the number of persons. Take ye every man with him in his tents." Salakia. One verse at one verse ahead. This is Exodus chapter 17, verse 16, and it reads, "For he said, the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation." Okay. The Lord has never made a promise that he didn't keep. So if the Lord's not going to make a promise that he's not going to keep, he's going to keep all the promises that he mentioned in the Holy Scriptures. If he promises to go to war with Amalek, which are the so-called Jews, he's going to do just that. And it's going to be a point in time where the Lord is going to completely remove everyone out that land. And the only ones that are going to be able to return to that land are you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you confusion of face, you speckled bird that belong unto the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? That are part of that particular seed line. So okay, we must know and understand that we've been removed out the land because of sin. Okay, sin is what keeps us in this particular state. Right now, we're at the end of our punishment. So, being at the end of our punishment, the Lord is going to have mercy on his people. He's going to have mercy upon Jacob. Okay. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. Okay, and it reads, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." Okay, who are those strangers that are going to be joined with the children of Jacob? Okay, the answer is nothing but the children of Israel, the Gentiles. The Gentiles, according to the scriptures, okay, you have different meanings for the word Gentile, but when it talks about salvation and when it mentions the Lord having mercy and salvation, it pertains those Gentiles that the Lord's talking about are the children of Israel that do not know who they are, that are in a Gentile state of mind. Okay, but those people are still the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, which the seed line stopped at Jacob. Okay, only the descendants of Jacob. Okay, that's who the promises belong to. And so, knowing this, there are lots of wars that are going on in the world right now, and many more wars to come, and the final war and the final judgment, because the Lord's sick of this place. You know, as the men of the Lord are sick. We're sick of this place. You know, everything's unsure. You know, things are okay one minute and to shit the next minute. And it seems like things are getting worse day by day. So the Lord is not pleased with this place. He's not pleased with the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. I'll give you an example. Okay. Okay, let's say that, you know, you have a son and you're the king. Okay, your son is a prince. And there are strict guidelines and rules that he must follow. So when he gets a chance, so when he get his chance to rule, he's doing it in the way that was prescribed from his father, which is the king. Okay, this alludes to the nation of Israel. This alludes to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, to think that you have a choice in this matter, to think that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. The Lord is not going to no longer allow the children of Israel to do what they want to do. He's going to judge our people right along with the heathen, the ones that are still joined unto this world, unto this system, unto these facets and these ways of life. And the only way that you can get out is if the Lord deems it fit for you to get out. This is why we're working out our own salvation with fear and trembling, working out our own salvation with fear and rejoicing with trembling. We're rejoicing with trembling because we honestly do not know if we're the elect. Okay, it's not set in stone, and so we're doing everything that we can that's in our power. Even though that we sin and we struggle from day to day, we're doing what we can to make sure that the Lord is pleased, to make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to do, to make sure that we are found with no guile. And that's a big struggle. Give me one moment, Akim. Trying to find the correct precept for this. We'll start with Revelation chapter 14 and 4. And it reads, "These are they which were not defiled with women." And so women Just like wine represents philosophies. Okay. Philosophies are mentioned in the Bible, and the code word is wine. Okay. When it speaks of wine in parts of the Bible, it's talking about philosophies and women as well, mannerisms, the way of the scriptures versus the way of the world. Okay, these are philosophies. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. And it's not talking about literal virgins. Okay, these are talking about virgin in the sense that the you're not mixing the truth of the scriptures with philosophies and lies. Okay, having that 100% truth according to the scriptures. Okay. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits, the elect, 144,000, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they were without fault before the throne of Yahweh. Now, being found with no fault, we're not going to be perfect when the Lord gets here. Okay, so, let's make a disclaimer for that. But in the eyes of the Lord, we will be perfect. Okay, in the Lord's eyes, in Yahweh, in Yahweh Shai's eyes, given the circumstance of what we're going through, giving the chains of darkness, giving what we've been, the Lord is going to have mercy on us. The Lord is going to have mercy on 144,000. He's going to have mercy on the elect, because the elect was given to Yahweh Shai to be brought back to him. This is the elect, okay? And among the elect, you have the 144 governing body, the house of David, among the 1/3, okay? So, this is the Lord's plan. This is what he wants to do. This is his will, and his will must be accomplished. And so with that, I'm going to close out there and giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. And, Lord willing, we stay in this fight. We endure unto the end. Okay. Having faith above all, that the Lord is a just power. The Lord will have mercy on his people. The Lord is going to make sure that we're good. Okay. And you Akim out there, keep fighting. Okay. We're almost at the end. And so with that, giving all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, Bashem Rakar Kodash. Shalom.